Today's story asks a very important question. What if someone looks right? It doesn't feel right. This is the story of a little bunny whose smart thinking and courage saved her life. In the snowy town of Pinewood Hollow, deep inside a quiet forest, lived Mrs. Bunny and her little daughter Luna. Their wooden cottage was small, but oh, so cozy every night as beautiful snowflakes sparkled outside their window. Mrs. Bunny tucked Luna into her warm bed and told her bedtime stories. "Come here, my little snow petal," Mama Bunny would say gently. "It's time for sleep." One evening, Luna looked up at her mother, her eyes shining with curiosity. "Mommy," she asked, "tell me about Santa again. What does he look like?" Mrs. Bunny smiled and smoothed Luna's fur. "Well, Santa is very special. He wears a bright red coat, trimmed with fluffy white fur, and a matching red hat. He has a long, soft white beard, a tummy that's round like a bowl full of jelly, and most importantly, he has a kind, gentle smile. It's a smile that makes you feel warm and safe. All the way to your toes." Luna hugged her blanket tightly. "Oh, I hope I get to see Santa one day." But high above their cozy cottage, hiding in the shadows on the roof, a clever fox named Flint was listening. He heard every single word. A wicked thought crept into his mind. A little bunny waiting for Santa. Flint smirked to himself. This is just perfect. The very next night was Christmas Eve. The air was crisp and filled with holiday magic. Mama Bunny stepped outside for just a moment to collect some firewood to keep their home warm. Just then, Luna heard a voice from outside the door. "Ho, ho, ho! Little bunny, I'm Santa Claus. Please open the door." Luna's heart leaped with excitement. Santa was here. She tiptoed to the window and peeked out. But what she saw was a bit confusing. A pointy-nosed fox stood there, grinning. "But you don't look like Santa," she said carefully. "Santa wears red and white clothes." The fox's ears drooped. "Oh, right. My clothes," he said nervously. I forgot. Silly me. I'll be right back." He rushed away into the woods. A few moments later, he returned, now wearing a sloppy red coat. "See? Now open up." But Luna wasn't convinced. "But Santa has a long, white beard," she pointed out. The fox huffed. "Of course, the beard. I'll go fix that." Again, he ran off. He came back with some cotton wool stuck to his chin. "There, a beard," Luna giggled. "But Santa has a big, round belly." Growling with frustration, Flint grabbed a pillow, stuffed it under his coat, and marched back to the door. "I am Santa," Flint said proudly, puffing out his chest. "Look, I have the coat, the beard, and the big belly." Luna thought for a moment. "But Santa comes in a sleigh with reindeer," she said. "Where is your sleigh?" The fox grumbled and dragged some broken pieces of wood together, making a crooked, messy sleigh. "There, a sleigh. Now come with me," he demanded. Luna paused. She whispered to herself, "He looks right. He has all the parts." But then she remembered her mother's words. Mommy said, "Santa has a soft, kind smile that makes you feel safe." She looked closely at the fox. "Your smile doesn't feel warm," she said bravely. The fox tried to force a smile. It looked sharp and mean. "There, see, a smile. Now open the door." Luna hesitated. But the fox looked so much like Santa now. Slowly, she opened the door just a crack. The fox quickly placed Luna on the ugly sleigh and began to pull her deep into the dark forest. It was very quiet and a little spooky. "It's very quiet," Luna said, her voice trembling. "I don't hear any jingle bells or see any bright lights." "Don't worry," Flint said with a grin that didn't reach his eyes. "Santa is here." Suddenly, jingle, jingle, a beautiful sound echoed through the trees. Luna's long ears stood straight up. "Those are Santa's bells," she cried out. A warm, golden light filled the sky. A magnificent sleigh appeared, pulled by 8 glowing reindeer, landing softly in the snow. "Ho, ho, ho," boomed a deep, kind voice. It was the real Santa. "Little bunny, are you all the way out here with this fox?" Flint the fox screamed in fright and ran away into the darkness as fast as he could. Santa gently lifted Luna into his big, warm arms. "You were very brave," Santa said softly, his voice full of kindness. "You remembered what was important and you trusted your heart." They flew back to Pinewood Hollow, the sleigh bells jingling merrily. Mama Bunny was outside, crying and searching for her daughter, Luna. She called out into the night. Santa landed his sleigh, and Luna jumped straight into her mother's arms. "I'm so sorry, Mommy," Luna sobbed. "I thought he was Santa." Mama hugged her daughter as tight as she could. "You're safe. That's all that matters, my darling." Before he left, Santa placed a small, beautifully wrapped gift in Luna's paws. A brave little bunny definitely deserves a Christmas gift. With a final jingle and a hearty ho ho ho, Santa and his reindeer flew up into the starry sky. That night, Luna learned a very important lesson. Not everyone who looks right is right. Sometimes people might wear the right clothes or say the right words. What truly matters is how they make you feel. Always trust your heart, your instincts, and what your parents have taught you. A kind smile and a safe feeling are more important than any costume or any words. Merry Christmas, little ones. Stay safe, stay smart, and always stay brave. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.